Hi everyone. So today I wanted to do a video on like dysregulation because it's really dysregulating. I went away for just a day trip out. Had a lovely day. Ended up going back to stop over at a friend's, and it seems like my body shuts itself down. My bowel movements shut themselves down. My I zone out. I shake. I started getting like negative self-talk. And then I had to go home on a train, and the train got cancelled. And I wasn't stuck because I'd actually said to myself that I were going to stop in this place because it's a very nice place. So I said I were going to stop in this place for a little bit, but because it wasn't in my control and it got cancelled, I started going into a bit of a panic, I think. And I ended up sitting in the middle of some grass with hundreds of people walking around me, feeling extremely shaky. I felt like I was going to faint. I was talking positive to myself. I went and got myself a drink. I was going to go and get myself something to eat, but I actually felt extremely overwhelmed. I felt overstimulated. At this place there were people, it's like a tourist place, so there were hundreds of people walking backwards, forwards, and if you in the cars and transport and everything, it was just going so fast. Everything was like zooming past me, and I don't think my brain could keep up. And I was tired anyway because I don't sleep well if I'm not at home. So I ended up getting a little bit too overwhelmed, and I rang my mum just to talk it through. I wasn't upset, but I was, kind of thing, and I just needed to get out what was going on in my brain, and that helped. And then I took myself off under a tree, took my shoes off, took my socks off, sat my back up against the tree, put my bare feet on the ground. So I did a bit of grounding, and that actually helped. I did that for about 20 minutes before I had to go and get my train. And then I had to go, and then I went to get the train, and I sat down, and luckily it was quiet. There was nobody like that. People don't bother me. It's the hustle and bustle of everything, I think, and the noises, all the energy, all people's energy. I'm really sensitive to it, and I sat down, and it was quiet, and luckily I heard some guy and his children. He asked me to watch his stuff, and I did, and we just talked where till he got off his stop. So it completely took my mind off what I was feeling and how I was feeling, but I was still feeling it, but I was more mindful. I had my eyes closed on train as well, so, and there was a lot going on in my carriage. It's like seriously, which cheered me up because it was funny. Um, and then and then I got home, and that was 2 days ago, and my body's still not regulating itself. It feels like my body feels empty. My mind feels like, I don't know what my mind feels. I can't even explain what my mind feels. I've got an headache from all that as well. I got a migraine. My muscles are hurting. Everything hurts. My sore ass. Your sore ass is at the top of your buttocks. That's a muscle which regulates or helps regulate your emotions and stuff. It begins with a P, and it's called your sore ass. So look it up, and it's where your bum is. So that is killing, and Yeah, so I just wanted to discuss like regulation, because I think I've been dysregulated since I was a child, and being dysregulated since you was a child and not knowing coping strategies to help you cope with certain situations, or have boundaries about yourself and other people and stuff. It's hard. It's definitely hard as a little child, not knowing what to do and how to think and how to behave and stuff. Um, and when I was younger, I think I did cry a lot. And I think I got a lot of like criticism as a child for crying. Um, like every time, like I got called miserable. Um, like it's like mocking basically, isn't it? Like how can you do that to a child? Like just when they're only like little. Children don't know how to regulate their emotions. You should never mock anybody for having feelings or showing emotions and stuff. Never. Because I remember when my brother he was watching something one time, and I think I projected what was being put onto me, because I said, "Oh, are you crying?" And trying to take mick out of him, and that was an awful thing. Looking back, like thinking like, because some people have done that to me, I were projecting that onto other people. And no wonder there's bullies in the world. Like if there's people around who go around mocking people for their feelings and stuff, and then all them feelings get like like blocked up, and there's no release for them. There's no outlet for these emotions, because you're taught to keep yourself in check. It's not acceptable to cry. It's not acceptable to be angry. It's not acceptable to be you, basically. So I'm gonna look at like somatic exercises. I'm gonna look at more things to do with my body. If anyone's had any problems with the like physical state, like, and not being able to cope with the pains and stuff, and if they found an outlet, like it'd be good if you could leave some comments, because yeah, all the information that we put up and stuff, it helps a lot of people, and the more information that's out there about stuff, then more people can be out. But I do think like it's all down to kids at the end of the day. Like if you bring, I don't mean if you bring your kids up right, but if your kids are in a loving, nurturing boundaries, and they're protected, none of this needs to happen, does it? I'm not blaming. It's not the way I was brought up. It's the little bits of trauma what has affected my nervous system, and my nervous system has reacted in certain ways. So I don't. My trauma is how my nervous system reacts to stuff. That's my trauma. My trauma isn't what's happened to me, or like what's been said to me. My trauma is how my body's reacted to it and how my nervous system has stored it. And that's what I need to learn to self-regulate. I'm doing bloody brilliant because I can close my eyes on a train now, which I never thought I'd be able to do. But and it's real. It's good to be able to do things that you never thought you'd be able to do. But I do think I push myself with my body, so it's just hard. Like being, it's like nearly 18 months now, and well, it's not 18 months. It's nearly 40 years. Jesus Christ, 40 years, nearly 40. But yeah, so trying to self-regulate nearly 40 years worth of new, it's so hard, and there's so much information out there, and I'm trying to take it all in and stuff, and I want to do these videos like so it's easy, because there's a lot of big words out there that it's just hard to get a grasp on, isn't it? Whereas if you do it like just like how it is kind of thing, then people can understand, can't they? And yeah, so my nervous system's not good at the moment, but I think that's just because I've pushed myself a bit too much. I don't know if you can push yourself. Well, yeah, obviously you can push yourself a bit too much because my body's telling me to stop. So, but I don't want to stop because that's what my head does. It's like, oh no, you can't rest. You can't have a break. Do this. You've got this to do. And then I think that's when my mind gets overstimulated and then it gets overwhelmed because there's too much stuff to do. Excuse me. Excuse me. But yeah, I just wanted to. I just wanted to have a chat. Like, so I think this is going to be like chapter 1 on how to regulate your nervous system. Michelle's way. Oh, so here we go. So I've been doing research like for like 18, probably longer than 18. I've been doing research since 2022, I think now. That was before I come off my tablets as well. So, but my brain's been a bit like discombobulated, and it's not able to keep hold of information as well as it used to be able to. So like it's a slow process, like getting my mental capacity back to, or where I want it to, not back to where I want it to be, but where I want it to be. And I think it's like that for a lot of people, trying to balance everything. And you know how hard it is to balance stuff like on a tightrope. Bloody hard work. But yeah, so this is chapter 1. I don't know how many chapters there are going to be, but we'll see how they go. Because it's not nice to be dysregulated. It's not nice to be somewhere you don't know and have a total like panic attack and not be able to. Well, I did calm myself. I can do anything. I can actually do anything. But when you're in that moment and you can't get out of it in your head and in your body, it's really, really hard work. So I'm going to find ways that can help me and hopefully help other people as well, to get through this, because it's not this. I don't want these videos aren't just about my antidepressant withdrawal. I don't think, because my antidepressant withdrawal came from trauma, and like I said, it's not trauma it's not trauma it's not the actual things that have happened. It's the way my body's processed, or processed or stored the information that's gone into it, and it's definitely not gone in right. But hopefully I can sort it out and find some strategies for me and other people. If you're interested, and if you are interested, please subscribe. If you like my videos, please like, and if you want to comment, leave a comment, and I might get back to you. Well, I probably will get back to you, because that's what my videos are for. So, so I hope everyone's had a good few weeks and that. If you're not, I'm always here. And yeah, I'll do my next chapter sometime soon. Don't know what it's going to be about. Could be about anything, so stay tuned. Alright, thank you for watching and have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you.